Okay, if you are not getting the results that you want in your business, in your career, or in your life, you are in the right place because I want to teach you how this one simple thing can help unlock everything for you. And it is this. It is shifting your energy. But I got to tell you how because it's likely that your energy is in one place when it needs to be in another. And so I believe that if you're not getting the results in your life, then you might be doing what I call living life halfway. And let me explain. I am a trained dancer, and when I would teach choreography or teach dance class, it's something to be said when we see people that are doing things, but they're not really executing it in the way that we know they can. And we call it dancing halfway. It's like, okay, girl, you out here dancing halfway. Like, give me all your energy. Give me everything you got so I can actually see what you have the ability to do. And that's what happens when you are dancing halfway. You're hedging your bets. You're in survival mode. You're worried about what people think. And so because of that, you're not giving everybody everything. You're thinking about all the things that you may be doing wrong. And so you'd rather like secure yourself by being small. And halfway energy is not going to get you the result that you want, especially when you want big results in your life. The kind of energy that's going to get you the results in your life is dancing full out. And what that really means is embodying the result, embodying what you desire as if it's already done. So, because you believe it's already done, because you believe that the result is it's already a 10 out of a 10, that is how you're behaving. That's how you're showing up. And that is attractive because let me tell you, honey, when people are dancing full out in the studio on the stage, you can't help but to watch them. Even if they don't do everything, air quotes, perfectly, because is there a such thing? You feel that they believe it. You feel that they're doing everything that they can to stretch every limb, to stretch every ligament, to give you what you came and paid for, which is a show if you are watching a performance. And so that's what we get to do in our life is dance full out. Now, here's the neuroscience behind this because when you are dancing halfway in any area of your life, you're hedging the bets. So you're in survival mode again, and you're just pulling back. You're allowing that to be your default. When you are dancing full out, not halfway, this is you allowing the dopamine to come in. You're allowing those motivation systems to be unlocked because you're telling your brain, this is already done. This is already a success. I'm not afraid of anything. Let's go. And that's what you're doing when you're dancing full out in every area of your life. And I mean, from a spiritual perspective, if you are a believer, the Bible talks about that a man that is double-minded is unstable in all of his ways. When you are halfway believing about a thing, it is no wonder you're not getting the results because you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're worried about it not happening, yet you say you still want it. So your actions is going to be halfway. And let me give you a great example. I paid off $83,000 in debt in 2017. But before I started paying off that debt, there was a time when I said I was ready to pay off the debt. So I started working on a budget. But let me tell y'all, I wasn't really doing nothing with that budget. I was playing out here. I was kind of working the budget, but not really. And so after a few months of really trying, again, trying is a powerless word, I was trying to tackle it. I did not do anything. And so I said, you know what, budgets don't work. But that's because I was out here with halfway energy. I was halfway doing it so I can say I did it. But I did it with halfway energy. So I really didn't do it full out for real. But when I decided to be full out, when I decided, you know what, this is paid off. This can happen. I can make these adjustments in my life because I desire to be debt free. You know what? I bet you I made that budget work and it worked for me and it took me 8 years and I still paid it off. And so halfway energy is only going to give you halfway to no real results. And it's going to have you feeling like, oh my goodness, I suck. You don't suck. You are just afraid. Something in your nervous system is like, oh no, what's happening? And that's why you are, not doing the thing. But when you get into dancing full out, your nervous system is free. It is at peace. It knows what it desires. It knows what it wants and it's doing the thing. It already believes it's done. So you're not being unstable in all of your ways. You're actually living in this space of faith that it's done. Like the Bible says, it's already done. If I already done asked, it's done. Whatsoever you ask, you shall have it. I'm good. And if you live like that, you will get the result. So some of the things that you can do to really help you lock in on dancing full out is asking in your life or dancing. You can ask yourself, okay, what is really holding me back? Like what's really the holdup? And so once you really ask yourself what the holdup is, you can get real about what it exactly is. Specifically, is it I'm afraid of what people think? Usually that's the top thing. Or I don't think I'm enough. That's the other one. Oh, I don't think I'm enough. I don't have enough. People won't want to talk to me. I don't deserve good relationships. There are things that go on in our subconscious that we suppress. And so we don't really admit to what that is. And so that could be holding us back. So asking yourself, what is holding me back is the first thing. After you ask yourself what's holding you back, this is the part. You get to change the way that you're talking to yourself and change the way that you're talking about your situations. I talk about this a lot in my videos. If you watch my, videos for a while, you'll know that I'm a really big believer in what you say, how your confession, whatever you confess, you create. And so when it comes down to this right here, playing full out in your life, you get to start saying the thing that you want to see. So if you're saying, oh, I'm going to try to launch my business, don't say you're going to try. You're like, I'm launching my business December 2025, and this is what is going to happen when I launch it. So get some real specific things down about it. Once you get those specific things down about it, then you get to actually say what it is that you want to start saying more often. You're not going to just be going back and forth. You can commit to saying the thing. And once you commit saying the thing, you all start actually taking action toward it. It's really that simple. Start taking action toward it using your body, embodying it. What would you talk more like if you knew that the thing you said you were going to have is already done? How would you stand? How would you present yourself in spaces? What would you look like? Literally do the things to help you embody the person. So for example, if I'm going to talk about losing weight, or if I want to talk about getting off of high blood pressure pills, or like one of my clients, she got off high blood pressure pills and is no longer, borderline diabetic, is because she started embodying, being more healthy in her life. She literally started using her body to work out. She started feeding her body the things that it needed. She started telling people the journey that she was on. One of my videos about starting a rumor, that's exactly what she started doing. She started talking like a person that cared about her health. And so everything she talked about, everything that she embodied was aligned to what she said she wanted. So that allowed her to be full out. It gave her the confidence to do it, because then she started seeing the results of playing full out, and it just motivates you more. Same thing with you. If you're saying you're going to launch a business and you're going to make X amount of dollars by December 2025, every time you make something, you get to celebrate it, and you get to act like it's the best thing since sliced bread, because this is helping your mind know, like, yo, this is real. And so if you like this video, if you want to make sure you're playing out, then you need my main character energy playbook. Let me tell you, this playbook is going to help your life, because it literally helps you start embodying this over 21 days. And so it's not like this watch a video, one and done. It's really helping you activate this part of who you are, the real part of who you are, the suppressed part that you haven't been allowing to come out and play, to start playing life with you so that you can have the results that you want in your life, your leadership, and your business. So go ahead and click below, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.